Hello, my name is Vinzant for my midterm biology cell project. Here I have two eukaryotic cells. Here is a plant cell and here is an animal cell. In the plant cell, it contains a cell wall which allows small molecules to go inside and outside of the cell while containing a rigid form. In the animal cell, it has a cell membrane which surrounds the entire cell and basically does what the plant cell does, except is a bit less rigid. There are ribosomes, which are these small little dots in both cells. The ribosomes contain RNA and proteins in them. They both have genetic material, which is stored here, and are made of deoxyribonucleic acid. Cytoplasm, which is everything inside the cell except for the nucleus. Flagella or cilia is here, which aids in the movement of the cell and everything inside the cells. The nucleus, which is here, is contained in both animal and plant cells and contains genetic material and controls most of the actions from the cell. The nucleus, which is nucleus, is within the cell nucleus and is responsible for creating RNA. The Golgi apparatus, which is this orange thing right here, receives packages from the ER and creates new lipids and proteins from them and sends them to various places in the cell. Lysosome is an organelle inside a cell which is responsible for degenerative enzymes enclosed in the membrane. Mitochondria, which is red and yellow thing in here, is contained in both cells and is the powerhouse of the cell. Organelles that carry cellular respiration. Plastids are anything inside a plant cell except for the nucleus. Rough endoplasm, which is here, right above the soft endoplasm, contains ribosomes and is responsible for producing phospholipids and proteins. These molecules are excreted from the cell and inserted into the cell membrane. Smooth endoplasm, which is here in both cells, does not have ribosomes and looks smooth, as the name would suggest. It's responsible for building lipids like cholesterol, releases calcium into the heart, and stimulates contraction, and produces estrogen and testosterone, and detoxifies drugs. Long-term abuse can cause the body to produce smooth ER, leading to drug tolerance. The smooth and rough ER are interconnected, as you can see. Vacuole is a small spherical organelle that is responsible for building proteins, molecules, and they do not have a membrane. A viscule is a small spherical sac that is surrounded by a membrane. They often merge with the cell membrane and release contents out of the cell. Prokaryotic cell, as you can see over here, contains a cell wall in plant prokaryotic cells and a cell membrane in animal ones, ribosomes, genetic material such as DNA and RNA, and cytoplasm. It also has flagella, which are long whip-like protrusions which allow for movement of prokaryotic cells. And here we have a virus. They contain capsids, which are the outside protein coat of the virus particles surrounding the nucleic acid. There are surface proteins, such as this one, that bind to specific receptors on a cellular membrane of a host cell. They both contain genetic material, and one of them, this one, has an envelope. It is the outermost layer of many types of viruses. It protects the genetic material in their life cycle when traveling between host cells. And the reason all of these cells are so complex is the abogenesis, the original evolution of all life and organisms from inorganic or inanimate objects. So endosymbiotism is the leading evolutionary theory of the origin of eukaryotic cells from prokaryotic organisms. Thank you. This has been Gunnar.